Hello, children. Today we are going to start a very important exercise. Okay, so actually, this is the starting of this exercise, this chapter. Okay, so ये आपका चैप्टर का स्टार्टिंग है. तो ये दोनों exercises 7.3, 7.4, as I told you, they are very important exercises. Fine. So now sometimes I will use Hindi words also so that कि आप लोग अच्छे से समझ पाएं. Got it? और बिकॉज वन और टू स्टूडेंट्स वर सेइंग कि सर थोड़ा सा हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन करो. फाइन, सो दैट्स वाई मैं थोड़ा हिंदी में बोलूँगा. ओके चिल्ड्रन, सो सी सपोज आई हैव रिटन दिस वन. फाइन, सो दिस P represents permutation. So I have told you that the permutation you can apply when there is an arrangement. Fine. So at that time you have to apply permutation, and when there is a choice then you have to apply combination. So when you will solve this, so I'm just telling you how can you solve the permutation. So if it is given to you and what you have to do now, so basically this is a formula of permutation. This is general formula, P n r. So this is n factorial over n minus r factorial. So this is a general formula. So when you will solve this, you will get 5 factorial over 5 minus 3, that is 2 factorial. Okay, this is your n, this is your r. So n minus r, that is 5 minus 3, you will get 2 factorial. Fine. So you will solve, you have to solve this. This will be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 factorial over 2 this and this will cancel out and you will get 60. So this is the required answer. So this is how you can solve the permutation. Got it? So there are different types of permutation. See, अगर सपोज एक वर्ड है रूट. फाइन. सो इसमें आपके पास 4 वर्ड्स हैं, this, but as you can see the o both are same kind of words are repeating in this. Fine. So in this question what you have to do, you will write total is your n factorial over जो भी वर्ड रिपीट हो रहा है, जैसे o रिपीट हो रहा है, so you will write over 2 factorial. Fine. So this would be the required answer. Here your n is 4. So 4 factorial over 2 factorial. So you have to solve these two. This is not 21, this is 2 factorial. So this and this will cancel out and your final answer would be 12. Okay. If the same thing is repeating, so you have to solve like this. Okay. Again, I am solving another question. Just wait. Here is your example. See, this is your example number 9. Example number 9. Here I am solving. So here word Allahabad is given to you. ALLAHABAD. This is given to you. Okay. And the question is find the number of permutation of the letters of the word Allahabad. So we have to find a number of arrangement, okay, of these words. So total words are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total words are 9, in which the repeating words are A is repeating 4 times. A is repeating 4 times. L 1, 2 times. H 1 time only. A done. B 1 time. D 1 time. So the required permutation of this would be total. That is, apply this formula n factorial. So n was 9. So your answer would be 9 factorial over the repeating words. The repeating words are A. A is repeating 4 times. So you have to write 4 factorial into 2 is repeating, this L is repeating 2 times, so you have 2 factorial. So just you have to simplify it and you will get the answer. This is 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into, see, there is a lack of space. You are not able to see, so I am solving here. 9, 8, 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial over 4 factorial into 2 into 1. This 4 and 4 will cancel out, this 2 and this I'm cancelling this. So just you have to calculate this and you will get the required answer. Okay, so your answer would be 7560. So this would be the required answer. Is it clear now? Okay. Now see children, now here I am going to solve question number 10. Sorry, example number 10 of an NCERT. How many 4 digits number can be formed by using the digits 1 to 9? So you have total 9 choices. If repetition of a digit is not allowed, here the repetition is not allowed. Okay, so your total choices are 9. You have an arrangement of the numbers. So total remains was 9. So your n is 9. Fine. And you have to choose. You have to arrange for 4 digit number. Okay, you have to form a 4 digit number by arrangement. So your R would be 4. Okay, so your formula is P94. So it would be 9 factorial over 9 minus 4 factorial. So just simplify it. Why we are using permutation here? Because here you have to arrange 4 digit number. There is an arrangement. Okay, so that's why we are using permutation here. So you just simplify it, and when you will simplify it, you will get this, and after solving you will get 3024. This is the required answer of this question. Got it? हो रहा है कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर? ठीक है, तो ये चेक करना है हर एक क्वेश्चन में परमुटेशन कब लगाना है, कॉम्बिनेशन कब लगाना है. Question number 14 is very important. Mark it. Example number 14. Sorry. Example number 14 is very important. Question. Example number 16 is also very important. Mark them. 14 and 16 both are important. So I am not solving right now. I will solve after exercise 7.3. Okay. So here question number 1 of this. We are starting this exercise. Exercise 7.3. Okay, question number 1. How many 3-digit numbers can be formed using the digits 1 to 9? So your total choices are 9. You have to, there is arrangement of 3-digit number, you have to make a 3-digit number. So your R would be 3. Okay, just simplify it. Apply permutation. Apply this one and solve it, and you will get the final answer. Okay, so this is your question number 1, and you have to solve it also. I'm not solving, this is your homework. Solve it. In question number 2, how many 4-digit numbers are there with no digits repeated? See children, in question number 2 is little bit tricky. Okay, in this question, see, there are you have to make a 4-digit number. So, and you have a digit 0 to 9. Okay, you have a choices from 0 to 9. So this place you cannot fill with 0. Okay, so for this, so you at this place there are 9 choices you have. Okay, total number of choices you have, that is 9, and this place must be filled by 1 digit. At least from 1 to 9, one of the digit will occupy this place. Okay, are you getting my points? So you have only 3 choices to fill ones tens and hundreds place. Okay, again I am repeating, you have to make a 4-digit number. Okay, so this thousand place, for to fill this place you have a 9 choices. 0 you cannot fill with this, 0 will not come here. Okay, for this, so then rest of the 9 digits you can take here. Okay, fine. So total choices which you have, that is 9, and the places which you can fill, that is also 3. Okay, so just simplify it and you will get the answer. Got it? Just simplify it. And when the same answer will come when you will apply permutation here. So 9 and 3, so this would be 9 factorial over 9 minus 3, that is 6 factorial will come, and your answer would be 504, I think. Okay, but this is not a, after that you have to do one thing also, one more thing. We will multiply this by 9. Now children, you have to explain why we are multiplying this number by 9 here to get the answer in question number 2. Got it? Answer of question number 1 will be, when you will solve it, you will get 504. Here no need to multiply with 9, but here you are multiplying with 9. Why? This is your question. This is for you, and you have to give the reason for this. You will multiply this by 9 in question number 2. Why we are multiplying this by 9? Explain. Okay. Now we are going to solve question number 3. So please send your answer in group when you will watch the video. In question number 3, the question is how many 3-digit even number can be formed from the digits? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 7. These digits are given to us. Okay, and we have to make a 3-digit even number. Correct, children? So see children, here you have to make a 3-digit number, but it must be even number. So at this place, this unit place, you have a choice of 2, 4 and 6. Okay, so here at this place you have 3 choices. Fine. So at least one number you will use here at a time. Fine. So now the total choices which you have, total arrangement which you have, that is 5. So your n would be 5, and from this you have to make a 3-digit number. So this place is already filled, so you have to fill these 2. So your R would be 2. Fine. So your permutation would be 5 and 2. Fine. Solve this. So whatever the answer will come, you have to multiply this by 3, because to fill this place you have a 3 choices. So the answer, whatever the answer which will become, you have to multiply with this 3. Fine. Or you can solve like this, as we have done in question number 1, as you have done in question number 1. See, so here you have to make 3-digit number. So for this place you have 3 choices, for this place you have 5 choices, for this place you have 4 choices. Okay, because you have to make even number. So to make even number you have 3 choices at this place. Fine. So at least one number you will use here. The rest of the 5 number will remain which you have to arrange. So here 5, and again you have used one number, so here you have 4 choices. So your answer would be 4 into 5 into 3. that would be 60, and if you'll solve like this, so you will get the same answer. Got it? So this is we are solving using permutation, and here we are using a multiplication rule. Got it? Now children, next we are solving question number 4. Okay, in question number 4 you have to make a 4-digit number, and the digits are given. Digits are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These digits are given to us, and we have to make a 4-digit number. Okay, the first part is if no digit is repeated. So here the total choices which you have, that is 5, and you have the arrangement will be R would be 4, because you have to make 4-digit number. So your permutation will be this one. So just simplify it. 5 factorial, 5 minus 4 factorial. So in denominator you get 1 factorial. So 5 factorial will be the final answer. So when you solve it, you will get 120. Got it? Because 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and after multiplication you will get 120. Now the next part is how many even numbers you can form. If you have to make a 4-digit now, so this place must be filled with an even number, that is 2 or 4. So you have two choices for this. So leave this. Okay. Now one number will acquire this place. So now you have a 4 numbers with you to fill these 3 places. So your n would be 4 and your r would be 3. So simplify it. So you will get 4 factorial. 4 minus 3, that is 1 factorial. So 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So you will get 24. Got it? Now for this place you have 2 choices, so multiply it with 2. So you will get 48. So you have a 48 arrangement if you have to make even number. Got it? Fine. So this is how you can solve this. So just you have to write the statements only, okay? And you have to show these calculations. Now question number 5. In question number 5, from a committee of 8 persons, in how many ways we choose a chairman and vice chairman, assuming one person cannot hold more than one position? Question number 5. So here total person which you have, that is 8. Okay, and your R is you have to choose 2 persons. 2. So your answer would be, so this is you have to calculate and you will get the final answer. Got it? Just you have to simplify this and you will get the final answer. Got it? Now let's solve question number 6 of this exercise. In question number 6 we have to calculate n, p n minus 1, 3 ratio p n 4, that is equal to 1 ratio 9. This is given to us. Okay, and we have to find out the value of n. See, apply the formula here. It would be n minus 1 factorial over n minus 1 minus 3 factorial. Got it? This ratio, it is n factorial over n minus 4 factorial, that is equals to 1 by 9. Similarly, this n minus 1 factorial, n minus 4 factorial over n factorial. This n factorial will come here, n factorial over n minus 4 factorial, that is equals to 1 by 9. This n minus 4 and n minus 4 will cancel out. Okay, and here you will get n minus 1 factorial over n factorial, that is equals to 1 by 9. Are you getting? So this is n minus 1 factorial over this n factorial can be written as n, because one step we have to decrease. So first is your n, next would be n minus 1. Okay, so both are same, so just cancel all of them, just cross multiply, you will get 1 by n, that is equals to 1 by 9. So when you will sort, your n will be 9. So this is how you can get the value of n. Got it? This is how you can solve this, the first part of the question number 5. Sorry, question number 6. This is question number 6. So next is the question number 7. So here I will solve only first part, and second part you have to solve. Okay, so I'm going to solve the first part. First part of question number 7. Here P5R, that is equals to 2 that is P6 just wait, it is not visible. R minus 1 is given. Okay, so we have to find out the value of R in this question. Got it? So just simplify it. This can be done as 5 factorial, 5 minus R factorial, that is 2, 6 factorial, 6 minus R, and this would be plus 1 factorial. Got it? So this is your 5 factorial. This is 5 minus R factorial, that is twice. This can be done as 6 into 5 factorial, because this 5 and this 5 will cancel out. That's why I'm writing 7 minus R factorial. This 5 and 5 will cancel out. Okay, so it is 5 minus R, this is 7 minus R. So what you have to do, this you have to keep it same. This would be 12, and this can be done as 7 minus R, 6 minus R, in the next step 5 minus my R factorial, because you have to decrease one step. So when you will subtract 1 from this term, you will get 6 minus R, and when you will subtract 1 from this, you will get 5 minus R. So this and this will cancel out. Got it? So now you have to just cross multiply, and after multiplication you will get this step. Multiply it. 42 minus 7R minus 6R plus R square, that is equals to 12. So R square minus 13R plus 42 minus 12 is equals to 0, because this 12 will come on this side. Got it? So R square minus 13R plus 30, that is equals to 0. So here just you have to split the middle term. So you'll get R square minus 10R minus 3R plus 30, that is equals to 0. So your factor would be R minus 10 and R minus 3, that is equals to 0. So when you will solve it, one R would be 10 and one R would be 3. Fine, this 10 is not possible because your R cannot be greater than n. So your R is equals to 3. This is your perfect answer. Got it? So solve this exercise up to question number 7. Wait, 7 you can solve, and in the next class we will solve question number 8, 9, 10, 11 and 2 examples also. Fine. So bye bye, take care, practice this exercise. This is one of the most important exercise and little bit tricky. Bye bye.